Some will say in 3 years' time, AI will be taking over the world. I know, it's a bit dark. Fortunately, we still have a few years to take advantage of it. Hello, PlatformCon. My name is Aran Bibi. I'm the co founder and chief product officer at Firefly. In Firefly, we are helping cloud teams to automatically transform their cloud into IAC and take better control over the cloud workloads. Before that, I was the head of DevOps at Aqua Security. And in this session, I'm going to share with you a few use cases and some tools how to take advantage over the new technology and the ecosystem in the generative AI. So, what we can do so far with generative AI? The first thing come to our mind is generating images. So we all heard about Midjourney and DALI and the way we can have a simple prompt that will create an amazing art. So we did some experiment with that, and in Firefly we ask AI how our beloved tools in the DevOps ecosystem will look if they were humans. So what you can see here is a few examples. We have Jenkins, Crossplane, Kubernetes, and Argo CD look like humans. It's amazing. If you like it, check out our blog. We have 20 more like that. So going back to the subject. So we can generate images, which is truly amazing, as said. We also have ChatGPT. With ChatGPT, we can write marketing materials, create a plan for our next trip, and also get the list of ingredients by taking a photo of a specific dish. But a truly amazing part, ChatGPT can generate code. So if we are taking this concept and implement it in the DevOps work, we are realizing that in DevOps and platform engineering, everything is described as code. So potentially, ChatGPT can create infrastructure as code for us, can create configuration files and manifests for our workloads, generate CI/CD pipelines that are described as code, like Jenkins file or GitHub Actions, also create policy if we are using policy as code syntax like OPA, and of course generate small utils that we need in the day to day. It can also create commands. We can use it like a cheat sheet. We will describe the command that we would like to build and it will provide it. And it also can create a query if we would like to do some complex SQL query or a query to Elastic or MongoDB. So let's see a few examples. In these examples, I asked ChatGPT to generate Jenkins Docker file. And I also specifically mentioned that I would like it to be secured. So the output provide me a Docker file with an Alpine-based image, which is minimal and more secured. Pretty accurate. Another example is to ask for Kubernetes manifest. In this case, I ask MongoDB deployment. The result was pretty good, and of course, it's not like all the results will be 100% perfect. I can use the chat to reprompt and ask for improvements. Another example, if I would like to build a policy, so I can take advantage of policy as code like OPA and ask for a policy that will enforce readiness probe on my Kubernetes deployment. It will generate the Rego code that I can put on system that will enforce it, like Gatekeeper or other systems that using OPA to enforce Kubernetes workload. So that's nice, but it's not that efficient because I need to use my browser. I need to copy paste the code that I received, taking it to my IDE, then save it, maybe edit it, and you cannot automate that task. So this is one of the problem of using the graphical user interface of our browser. So we need a CLI. And this is exactly what we realized at Firefly when we introduced AIAC. So AIAC is a CLI that you can use in your local Mac system or a remote Linux machine. And it can query OpenAI API, and you basically can get your manifest and code directly to your terminal. Of course, you can save it to a local file in your file system. You can reprompt, ask for changes, and of course, you can have an automated flow because it's a CLI. It also can be used as a library. You can embed it in your application. So as mentioned, it's written in Golang, so you can just import AIAC into your code and get AI superpower to any application. Let's see a quick demo. I will ask AIAC to generate a Terraform manifest for an AWS EC2. Very simple. AIC get Terraform for EC2. This is the prompt that I will provide. And I will get a resource block that is a valid Terraform resource block. However, the data inside is explicit. So what I will do, I will reprompt and tell him to make it specifically the instance type I would like to make as a variable. So AIC will send back the resource block with my new request and ask from the OpenAI endpoint to give me a new response. So now you can see the instance type is a variable, and I also have a variable block. So this way you can iterate and ask for improvement until you are ready to save your code. Another example, I will use AIC as a kubectl cheat sheet. So I'm asking get kubectl command to list all of my pod's IP address. So I don't remember the syntax of the kubectl command. AIC will provide me back a kubectl command that will do exactly my request. So you can see here, it responds back kubectl get pods minus o and JSON pass with a specific path of how to extract an IP address from the pod manifest. So this was just a quick demo of two use cases, just to give you the concept of what you can do with AIAC. Of course, you can take it for the extreme and do like every piece of code that you would like directly to your terminal. If you would like to use it, it's a completely open source tool. Go to aiac.dev. We are almost 2,500 stars at the moment, so feel free to show your appreciation with providing a star, and of course contribute to to the project and ask for enhancement. And if you find something need to be fixed, this is a good place to raise an issue. Another tool worth to mention is K8s GPT.ai. This tool was built by Alex from Canonical, and it's basically giving your Kubernetes cluster an AI superpower. So you can have tasks like troubleshoot an issue and even embed a security scanning in your cluster. Everything can be done using generative AI by asking that client to do a certain task. So this is truly amazing, just to show you the potential of embedding AI in our ecosystem. I'm looking forward to the enhancement in this specific project. I would like to sincerely thank each of you of attending my lecture today. Your time and interest are greatly appreciated. I hope you find the content valuable, and please feel free to reach out if you have any questions or comments. Thank you once again.